So I think Hong Kong U's reputation is of course very attractive, and the fact that it's quite a sort of international hub for scholars and so on. I think especially for my faculty it's very highly ranked, so I knew I was going to be working with people who were excellent at what they do. But also I think the fact that a lot of the students that I work with actually come from this part of the world, and so it's great to have the opportunity to experience their own culture and context and so on. I think in terms of funding, there's a lot of opportunities here. If you've got an idea for research, you want to go with it, there's resources to support you to do that. And the networking is also fantastic here. I think there's a lot of eminent scholars in the field, so you have the opportunity to learn from them and to build relationships with them. But there's also young and upcoming researchers as well who are very enthusiastic and bring a lot of energy. So there's a really rich community here. One of the things I love the most is the students. I love their enthusiasm, they're very understanding of what we're trying to do, and they really want to learn, they really want to come along the journey with us. The other thing is the colleagues. The colleagues here are second to none, I would say. They're great, they're very enthusiastic about what they do, very passionate about what they do, and about doing the very best that they can for their students, but also for their research. So that's very inspiring for me. It really sort of helps me to be at the top of my game. I think maybe one of the things I was worried about was coming to quite a different culture, quite a different context, and being able to adapt quickly enough. And I think that has been addressed because I think there is so much support within the faculty. I mean, you know, I've mentioned my colleagues and students, but also the administrative staff are excellent at really helping you to know the ropes and find your way around and so on. So it's a very supportive place to work, and I think that's helped me very smoothly and very quickly transition into a new context. In terms of the workload, they're quite similar. Perhaps what we do more here is more co-teaching, and that of course helps us to sort of share the load, but the actual amount of work is probably about the same. There are many things I like about being here. One of them is the people. The people are fantastic, very welcoming, very helpful, but also the amount of energy there is in Hong Kong. It's a very vibrant place and there's a lot going on all the time. So that really keeps you on your toes and keeps you sort of being quite productive in a sense. And I think there are other things. I mean, the food, there's the hiking, you know, there's a number of things that I really love about Hong Kong. I would say come. I think it's a fantastic place to work. There's a lot of energy, a lot of resources, especially for someone, say, at my stage of the career or at my age. I think there's a lot of opportunities here and a lot of doors that can be opened. You're going to struggle to find a better place to work.